Good morning, people, and I hope your disability week is going really well. As you can see, I'm a little bit windswept at the moment because I'm halfway up Pendinas going for my little morning walk. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the view that I can see from here, because it's really quite spectacular this morning, because it's really nice and sunny and it's nice breeze at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to hand you over to the view. So over there, right at the very middle of the picture, you can see Rhydfelyn, which is a village that you drive through before you come into Aberystwyth, Penparcau. Now, as I'm going around, you can see the Aberaeron Road over there, and in the very far distant is the mountains that sort of you drive through to go down towards Aberaeron. Now, right in the front there, you can see the river on your right, and then you can see a mound, big mound with half trees and half grass. Now that's where I think the very, 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 very first castle of Aberystwyth stood. It was a Motte and Bailey it was a wooden castle. I can't remember what it's called now. And this, a lot of locals believe, lends itself to the name of Aberystwyth, because the river you can see down there is the River Ystwyth, and the castle was built above the River Ystwyth, which names itself Aber Ystwyth. So we go on, and that big building, posh building over there, is Tanabulch Mansion. Now, in days of old, when knights were bold, that used to be a mansion, and then it was bought by somebody and it became a convalescent home where people would go and get better after big illnesses. So as I'm going to my right, there's some cows in the field there, and I think they're telling me that it's going to be quite hot today because they're all congregated right in the middle of the field. And it's like old folklore that if you see cows congregated and all together out in the open, it means that I think it means that they're trying to get as much breeze as they can from somewhere. The other one is, if you see cows congregated underneath trees or at the side of a field, it means that there's thunder on the way. So that's a bit of history and a bit of weather. Now down here you can see a very long path. Now that's the Ystwyth, part of the Ystwyth Trail. Now that's where the old railway line used to run to come into Aberystwyth. And so we move on, and down there you can see a few little horses, and my shadow's just taken over. And then there's some more horses down here to my bottom right, and I think there's some very young horses in there, foals. Oh look, and there's two people taking the little poochy dogs out for a walk. Now you see those two dogs that lady's got, they've just been running around in the river and they've been having a whale of a time. So a bit further on to the right there, you can see some sheds. Now that's where the horses get their food from, and the farmer comes and makes sure the horses have got water and everything like that. The horses, by the way, have always lived on Pendinas, on these fields. And I'm going to carry on walking. And of course, out there you can see Ceredigion Bay, by Ceredigion. Can't gweilod allan fyna rhywle. Ho ho. So you see, oh look, over there, what can you see over there? Look, it's a little white lighthouse. So we come along and we follow the path. Oh, do I see a gate over there? I wonder what's beyond the gate. Now I'm wondering how you people have been these last 3 months, I think it is now. It's been quite a long time, but there's a bit of light at the end of the tunnel, because Papa Mark Drakeford has said that over the next few weeks there's going to be a few restrictions being lifted. Now here you can see there's a gate. Now before coming out, I always make sure I put antibacterial stuff on my hands just to make sure. And up there, woohoo, you can see Pendinas. That's the Waterloo Monument. Now, I think that was built to commemorate Waterloo, the Battle of Waterloo success. And there was supposed to be actually a statue on the top of that. Oh, don't mention statues in this day and age. There was supposed to be a statue on top of that, but I think the people that were building it ran out of money. So that's the Waterloo Monument. So along here we come. Oh, look at that. Will you just look at that? There's a nice bit of hedge there and lots of I won't say pretty flowers, but colourful flowers, if you can see there. You see, what is there not to like about living here? And this is right on my doorstep, this walk is, so I'm very, very lucky to have it. But down there you can see the little lighthouse. And another little, what used to be a chest hospital, apparently, but I'm not too sure about the history of that one. So a little bit further down this path, I'm not going to carry on because otherwise the video is going to be too long, but a little bit further down this path, if you can just see there, that little bit there used to be a house there, used to be a little farmhouse with outbuildings and like a small holding. They used to have a few cows and a few chickens, and I think the house like fell into disrepute, so to speak. It was demolished eventually. I think it would have been in the 50s, very early 60s, because it became unsafe and there was no water or like sanitation or electricity or anything like that. So yeah, so I'm going to let you get on now because it's been really lovely describing my little walk to you. And this is the walk that I do most mornings. A lot of mornings I walk on that path you can see there. I walk along that path all the way around there, all the way, and then I come up that bank and I walk up this path. That's a bit strenuous, which is the reason why I thought, well, if I give you a little video going down the path today, it's a little bit easier. So my friends, happy Disability Week, and I hope that everybody's well and fit and raring to go. Oh, and by the way, Ben Lake, thank you very much for your little, thank you for the tutorials. Okay. Bye, Jan. Sorry I haven't been around, but I've been very, very busy with the paintbrush and pot. Okay, bye.